Well, my name is Mary Allen. I'm a social worker in the Adult Learning Disability team in Lisburn, and I have recently been involved in self-directed support, which is a fairly new concept to us in terms of how to work with people to ensure that their lives are directed the way they would like it to be. My first experience is with a young fella who is in transition from school, and he has a learning disability and a visual impairment, and he had experienced while he was at school different opportunities that might potentially be available to him for daycare opportunities in adults, and he decided that there were certain things that he would like to access that weren't our traditional services, and that he didn't really want to access traditional services where some of our other people who have learning disability go to, and therefore he, through his social worker and children's services, requested that this might be given consideration to, and how would our trust go about supporting them to avail of those services. So self-directed support was very timely insofar as that actually did allow that to be thought about and considered and processed. And at the moment he has just started at the beginning of September a package of self-directed support. Well, how this package of care came about was that this young fella had, in consultation with his mother, had thought of the things that he wanted to do, which is self-directed support is all about the person directing how they want their care package to look and what they want it to look like. And in his case, what was agreed was he had identified a daycare placement 3 days a week at with an organisation through the Department of Employment and Learning, and it's funded with a direct payment. So he has a direct payment that covers the cost of that, and that's done with his own budget. He also has a managed, under self-directed support you can have a mix of packages. So he has a managed budget where the trust has a contract with Cedar Foundation, and through that he has 1.5 days where he attends Cedar, and they do computer work and things that the things that they offer is the things that he's interested in, so he has access to that. He could have had access to it through his daycare placement and had additional monies available through direct payment, but he chose to go to Cedar, so it was a case of, right, that's fine, but you want to go somewhere else, that's okay too. And so he has a combination of that. He also gets respite for 3 hours a month through a domiciliary care package, which the trust do in the traditional route through the domiciliary care means, and he has a care package of 3 hours a month for that. And that's a mix that he has of all those different options, so it's a variety of everything and it meets his needs. He also has a swimming lesson, and he had started doing swimming, and he has a private lesson once a week, and the direct payment, he has direct payment monies that is used towards that. And so it's things that the trust don't normally use or wouldn't traditionally access, that he has decided, this is what I want my life to look like, this is what I want to have, this is what I want to do. And that's the funding is set up in such a way that he does that. And what's good about self-directed funding is that that's a budget that he has for his use, and if he wants to change his mind on any of those things, well then we can go back to negotiate, and we don't have to go looking for more monies. We can say, okay, well this is the money you've got for now, this is what you've been assessed as needing, and you can use that whatever way you want. So already he's decided that maybe he's thinking maybe not going to Cedar Foundation, and maybe it's not meeting his needs in the way he thought it would want to do, and he might use that money that's available and go somewhere else, and it means that I don't have to go back and ask for additional resources. The resources are already assessed and allocated, and that's what he uses for now, and he can use it whatever way, chop and change whatever way he sees fit, although we do negotiate it obviously. But it's been very positive from my experience. It was very simple, very straightforward, very easy to negotiate, very easy to process. All the traditional routes of a direct payment, so getting that set up and organised, was all very straightforward. I didn't have to go out and assess and reassess. It was just, I think it was, for him, potentially very positive. It's early days, so obviously we don't know yet, but he certainly so far, his mummy is very relaxed about it all, and it's reflecting what she has requested, what he has suggested to her, what they've negotiated between themselves, and it's a very person-centred approach to practice. And I think it bodes well for the future in terms of being cost-effective as well as being very person-centred. And it's nice to be able to come away thinking that person's happy because that's what they wanted, and we've been able to give them what they've asked for.